Hi friends, good morning. In this video, let's we talk about third-party payment service provider ACH Flow. Example as I took PayPal. Before going to this topic, I have provided the payment business analyst training for student and working professional. In case you would like to join the course, please approach for me tamilbusinesstechnews at the rate of gmail.com. PayPal is an intermediary third-party payment service provider between originator bank and receiver bank. PayPal payment tool is called PayFlow. It's handled for business to business transaction as well as a business to customer transaction. And what are the entities should be involved for this particular flow? We will go with some small example. I am consuming for that Airtel DTH and I need to pay my bill amount for every settlement date. That is a scenario. Customer, who is a customer? I am. He or she consuming for the Airtel DTH. That person we called as a customer. Biller website. Airtel website we called as a biller website. Payfall, fetch the biller website details and send to that originator bank. That is the service provider bank. And after it should be connect for the ACH network. ACH network send the information to RDFI customer bank. After debit the amount that should be credited to that ODFI. Again, it's transferred to the PayPal to service provider. This is the flow. So, what are the key entities involved? Customer who is consuming for the particular service, that person should be initiate the payment. Biller who is provide the service, that company we called as a biller website. That biller website, the customer enroll for all the payment information, which account they need to be debit, what is their subscriber number, amount, and all the details. PayPal, it should be initiate the transaction according to the customer mandate setup. Customer, what day customer put the transaction date, on the date PayPal should be initiate the transaction. After PayPal push the transaction to originating depository financial institution, that we called as a service provider bank. In our example, that is a Airtel Bank. Airtel Bank. After originated depository financial institution, send the money to ACH network. Route the payment via FedWire or NPCI network according to country specific. RDFR, receiving depository financial institution, that we called as a customer bank. After biller and merchant, he that person we called as a service provider. Disclaimer: this document as I refer for that various open source system as well as a PayPal ACH payment guide. Just go this flow. First, as a customer, as a consumer, they log in from the biller website, and biller website should be displaying for that customer billing information. What is their subscriber number, how much amount they need to pay, when the payment need to be start, and all the details. When is the due date, how many days they subscribe for the particular future, all the charges and everything it should be shown for the biller website. After customer, either the customer manually enter the biller details in biller website, otherwise in case they have a bulk file, they upload the file in the biller website according to their convenient and future. After what would be happen? Biller website should be collect for all the customer information, their account number and the payment date and all those things. After biller website transfer the information to PayPal, because here whenever the transaction date should be come, PayPal should be initiate the transaction behalf of biller. Again, the PayPal should be transfer the particular transaction details to ODFI, Originator Depository Financial Institution. These originator depository financial institution, the builder will be hold the account. After what will be happen, that ODFI it should be connected for the ACH network via Fed Reserve or NPCI or EPI, any kind of transaction, any kind of connection according to the country specific. After ACH should be transfer that payment instruction to RDFI. RDFI, the customer hold the account in RDFI, receiver depository financial institution. This is the transaction flow. One more time I will tell you, customer login the biller website. After biller website, displaying the customer billing details. After customer enter their accounting number and when they need to make the payment, all those things in the billing, all those things in the biller website, either they enter manually in the biller website or upload the file according to their future. After that information should be transferred to the third party service provider PayPal. PayPal should be initiated for the ACH transaction. That ACH transaction should be sent for that ODFI bank, service provider bank, on the payment processing date. After what they happen, this ODFI transmit the entry and pass the transaction information to ACH network, either the Fed Reserve or NPCI. After it should be come for the ACH network and ACH network distribute the information to RDFI bank. After what will be happen? This RDFI bank, the customer hold the account. So the customer account is debited. After it should be moved for that ODFI and ODFI to PayPal, PayPal to biller. Here the settlement it should be happen for the net settlement. Credit it should be happen for that originating depository financial institution. Debit it should be happen for that receiver depository financial institution. This is for the settlement flow. First what will be happen? Once RDFI get the ACH information after debit the customer account. Again, RDFI transfer the information to ACH, Automatic Clearing House. Automatic Clearing House send the information to ODFI. The ODFI settlement account credit should be happen. After ODFI settlement account credit to PayPal settlement account. Again, the PayPal settlement account debit should be happen. That it should be credit for the biller side. One more time, I will tell that settlement flow. First, customer account debit should be happen. That amount it should be credited for that RDFI settlement account, receiving depository financial institution settlement account. Again the RDFI account debit should be happen. That debit it should be credited to that ODFI originated depository financial institution settlement account. Again ODFI financial institution settlement account debit should be happen. That it should be credited for that PayPal settlement account. Again the PayPal settlement account debit should be happen. That amount should be splitted to that biller account. This is the settlement flow. Just see this process flow, you get more ideas. First, customer login the website in the biller website, and customer and got all the billing details from the biller website. After customer schedule the payment, when they need to make the payment, when is the due date? Before the due date, they need to make the payment. So they customer settle the settlement date in biller website. After that information, it should be transferred to the PayPal. Whenever the scheduled date it should be come and the processing payment date it should be come, PayPal should be initiated for the ACH transaction. That ACH information it should be transferred for that originated depository financial institution, service provider bank. After what will be happen? Originator financial institution, service provider bank transmit the payment entry to either the EPI or Fedwire, Fed Reserve or NPCI network. It should be reached for the ACH network. ACH network distribute the ACH payment details to customer bank or DFI bank. After what will be happen? It start for the settlement. Customer account debit should be happen. That it should be created for the RDFI bank settlement account. Again, RDFI bank settlement account debit should be happen. That it should be created for the ODFI bank settlement account. Finally, what will be happen? Again, the fund need to be transferred to the ODFI to RDFI. So ODFI account settlement account debit should be happen. That amount it should be credited for the PayPal settlement account. Again the PayPal settlement account debit should be happen. That it should be credited for the merchant bank, service provider bank or biller bank. So what is the use for the PayPal for these kind of activity? Okay, the PayPal should be take care for merchant related activity. Suppose the PayPal settlement account is debited, after it should be credited for that merchant account. What are the invoice credit should be happen under account statement, return and reverse statement. In case customer initiate for that any kind of reverse or return, all the accounting related information it should be maintained for the PayPal. It should be maintained for the PayPal. Next, go to this from here. I will tell that. Okay, what is the benefit from here? Mandate can be processed by the number for any branch across the country. Because I am a consumer, I, I will log in for the biller website, I will provide my billing details, automatically the transaction should be initiated. Any of the mandate. Suppose the consumer A belong to HDFC Bank, consumer B belong to SB Bank, consumer C belong to ICICI Bank. All the biller they register the mandate information according to that banking information. PayPal puts the transaction. Either the corporate client can able to directly upload for that bulk invoice file. It should be reduce the operation cost for banking side, especially for that originated depository financial institution side as well as a receiving depository financial institution side. Standardization and digitalization of mandate, because it's a mandate information, so complete audit trail should be happen. Simplification of the mandate acceptance and recording process. Each and every mandate, unique mandate reference number should be generated. In this kind of third-party service provider, all are secure web access, file upload, download, and everything is a very easy way. It should be support for that ISO 222 migration also. Minimum time taken for the activation of mandatory mandate. Suppose I, as a customer, I can able to do my fill or do my payment automatically for my mandate setup in my payment date. It's a reduction of uploading work for ODFI bank, because if the customer is directly log in for that their bank and initiate the transaction, it's much time should be taken. That it should be avoided, because that should be more useful for that ODFI and ODFI bank. Even the bulk upload is a major feature from here. Here I will provide the step in the detailed manner. First, the customer login in the biller or merchant or service provider website based on her username and password. Already, as I said, right, the customer login the biller website, they have a password and username. The password and username they enter in the biller website. After the acknowledgement, they see that billing informations. Next, the customer review the billing information. Schedule the payment on or before due date, because they need to schedule the payment before the due date. And the service provider website collect the payment information like that customer account details and all those things. Next, they plan to initiate the transaction via PayPal. So what will be happen? Biller website it should be connect for the PayPal. PayPal processing the payment information date specified by the customer, because the customer only given for that payment date, transaction date before due date of bills. So when the customer given the date, on the date the PayPal should be initiate the transaction. PayPal initiate the ACH payment information and delivery it's for ACH submission to ODFI bank, service provider bank, by electronic transmission over a secure connection, because the PayPal have a secure connection. The ACH payment for submit to that ODFI bank, supplier bank, service provider bank or merchant bank on the customer specified payment initiation date. After what will be happen? The ODFI process the ACH payment information and deliver to that electronic payment information to ACH network operator. Either they are using for the Federal Reserve network or NPCI, ECIs, ECS, etc. based on the country specific. The ACH network operator electronically distribute the ACH item to the customer bank or DFI bank. Next, what will be happen? The Federal Reserve create the ODFI bank account on the settlement day for the value of all ACH debit. Deposit and debit the ODFI bank account for the value of ACH item received. PayPal initiates a secondary transaction and move the money to biller account. Because I will tell you, RDF account is debited. Again, it's go for that ODFI settlement account. ODFI settlement account is debited. Again, it's go for that PayPal settlement account. PayPal settlement account debit should be happen. Finally, it's distributed to the biller account. So PayPal initiates a secondary transaction to move the money into biller bank account. The ACH payment details reflect in the customer bank statement. Just see that reverse and return flow. Merchant or service provider are getting the notification of ACH payment on their banking statement because how much amount debit to the customer side and how much amount it should be credited to the merchant side. They can able to see the details in payment statement. Merchant use PayPal manager to view all the status and report and previously submitted payment. So in case any doubt in the merchant side, they contact with the PayPal manager. How many transaction push for today? How many of them it's settled? How many of them it's rejected? How many of them it's returned? Those kind of information merchant can able to collect directly to the PayPal manager. If customer raise the return request or merchant account is closed or any other error condition, suppose the RDFI bank customer raise the return request or merchant account is closed status or any other error condition, then PayPal debits biller merchant bank account for the amount because the PayPal debit the amount again that particular amount to return to the customer via PayPal only. Merchant use PayPal to view return details also. Take this scenario. Suppose I am a customer, I need to pay the bill to Airtel. Suppose the Airtel account biller account is a closed or any error in the Airtel biller account and some problem in the service provider account. What will happen? As a consumer account should be debited, but it should not be credited to the merchant account, service provider account. So the fund should be returned via PayPal. That is a return and reject scenario. Thanks for watching this video. Kindly subscribe this channel and provide your support.